Hello everyone, welcome to Section Civil Services. Today we are going to discuss a few topics from geography that are very important, but students find it to be difficult. Okay, so we will discuss a few topics which I have listed with the diagrams and the photographs. You can see this. Okay, so one by one we will discuss it very nicely. So we are going to discuss today valley bridge, mountain bridge, a line bridge, and sea bridge. Okay, sea bridge and the line bridge. Okay, so we will start with a valley bridge. So what they are basically, you see, first one is valley bridge. This is our sun. Okay, we will discuss all those regions which are responsible for uh, generation of these types of windows. Okay, we are see. I have written this one. This wind is also known as anabatic wind. Okay, so what they are actually, they are simply a localized wind, simply a localized wind. Okay, it's a localized wind. Localized meaning what? It is situated or concentrated in a particular region. Okay, so see what happened is that during daytimes, you see this diagram, during daytimes what happens, sun is there. So this region, this is your mountain slope or top of the mountain. Okay, you can call by any name. And this region is your valley floor. Valley floor. Okay, the reason is that because of intense heating during daytimes, the mountain slopes get heated very quickly in comparison to the air above the valley floor. So what happened? After getting warm, the air above this mountain slope, after getting warm, it expands and starts rising up in the sky. Okay, so after rising, it will create a condition of low pressure over here. Okay, now see what will happen at the valley region. Here the air above the valley floor are relatively cooler. See, the terms relative word is very important. Relatively cooler. So the cooler air is dense, heavy, and dense and heavy air will cause what? What types of pressure? It will cause a high pressure system above it. Okay. So you see here one place we have low pressure, at another place we have a high pressure. So low pressure is where? At the mountain slope, and high pressure is at the valley floor. So as per the rules, due to pressure gradient force, the air will start moving from which direction to which? The air will start moving from high pressure to the low pressure area. Okay, it's clear. So what will happen? See, the air from the valley region will start slowly moving towards mountain slope. It appears that the winds are coming from a valley region. Okay, because the direction of the winds are named from the place where it gets originated. Please mark my word. Okay, so we call it as a valley wind or valley bridge. Bridge क्या होता है? Bridge is simply a wind. Okay, so see in the diagram please. See, this is a mountainous region. Okay, this will be your mountain slope. Okay, and these are valley floors. Okay, in the second diagram also you see these are mountain these are mountain slopes and these are mountain valley. Okay, so here above it is getting warm, it will rise up creating low pressure over here, relatively high pressure over valley floor, and the air will start blowing from high pressure to low pressure as if it appearing as a wind blowing from valley to the mountain floor. Okay, this wind has got another name, we call it as a anabatic wind. Okay, I hope it makes sense to you. Okay, now see the another topic is mountain bridge. So see, it will blow at night. Okay, at night what we have moon. Is sun appearing is sun visible in during night? Sun, no. So what will happen? See, these regions, let me make a diagram for you. See, this is your similar mountain slope. Okay, or top of mountain. Okay, and this is your valley floor. Okay, so what happened during night? What happened? The air above mountain slope loses heat very fast because it is exposed to open atmosphere over here. Okay, it loses heat very fast, thereby the air will get cooler and denser. So you know that the cooler and denser air will create what types of condition? It will create a high pressure or simply a high pressure zone over here. Okay, now relatively the air above the valley floors, they are relatively warm. Why? Because heat gets trapped in the mountain valleys, they are not able to escape very easily. So relatively what happens is that the air is relatively warm. So warm air is above this mountain valley, and the warm air creates what? Warm air creates a low pressure region. Okay, again see here we have high pressure at the top, a low pressure at the bottom. So there will exist a pressure gradient. Okay, because of this a pressure gradient force will get developed, and because of the pressure gradient force the wind will sink down. Another reason is also uh, the uh, cooler air is also denser and heavier, so gravity will make it move down. So the air will blow from mountain slope to the valley region at night. This will call we will call it as a mountain bridge. This mountain bridge has got another name, we call it as a katabatic wind. What? Katabatic wind. Okay, now see another topic. We will see a sea bridge. Okay, what is a sea bridge? It's a basically also a wind that blows during daytimes over a region. It's also a localized wind. Okay, it will also be present at a particular location. You will not find everywhere. Okay, so let us see what happened and the reason for the formation of the same. Okay, now what happened during daytimes? During daytimes we have what? Sun rays. Now this sun rays will try to heat up both land and water. Okay, from physics you come to understand that lands gets heated very fast, water takes some time to get heated up, and also you come across one topic, specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity of water. Please tell me in the comment what it is. It is the amount of heat that is required to raise the temperature of 1 gram or simply 1 unit of water by 1 degree centigrade. How much it is? It is 4 joule of energy is required to raise the temperature of water by 1 degree centigrade. Okay, so see, the water heats up very late and also cools down very slowly. This is the property of water. So what happens is that during daytimes lands get heated very fast. Okay, this will get heated very fast. Okay, and after getting heated up, it will start to rise up, creating a low pressure condition over the land. Okay, relatively see, on the water surface, the air will get heated very slowly. Relatively, we can say it's cooler. Okay, cooler air means cold. Okay, cooler air will what? Create a high pressure. Okay, again here pressure difference is created. Here low pressure on the land and on the water it is high pressure. So what will happen that the air will start moving from high pressure to a low pressure. Okay, so what it is appearing? It is appearing that the wind is coming from a sea to the land. So we call it as a sea bridge that blows during daytime. See in the diagram please. See, this is the water. Okay, water is relatively cooler, land is relatively warmer. Okay, so low pressure over here and a high pressure over here. Again the pressure gradient force will act towards the high from sea to land, and the air will starts blowing from sea to lands, which we called it as a sea bridge. Now the last topic is land bridge. Land bridge will blow at night. Okay, it is also a localized wind. Okay, so what happen at night is, I have already said here, specific heat capacity of water. Okay, so at night what will happen? The water will lose heat slowly. Okay, lose heat what? Slowly. So relatively it is warmer. Okay, and land will what? What will happen to land? Land will lose the heat very quickly. After losing heat, it will become what? Cooler or colder. Okay, after being cooled up, the the pressure condition over here is like a high pressure. Okay, relatively water is warmer. So warmer water will what happen? Warmer water is what? Relatively, please mind the words, relatively warmer. Warmer water will have a low pressure like condition. So again a pressure difference is created, a high pressure over the land and a low pressure over water. So because of the pressure difference, the wind will start blowing from high pressure to low pressure, that is from a land to sea. Okay. Okay. So what happened? It is a land breeze that is blowing during night. Okay. I hope it makes sense to you. So guys, if you like the concept, so subscribe the channel, press and also like the content, and share with your colleague. Thank you for watching. Take care. God bless you.